Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video, and for today we're going to be talking about the All-Father, the All-God, the man himself, Odin, Bosson. Now, I'm putting together my Black Friday uniform guide in regards to the top, I would say, 50 uniforms in the game that I would consider purchasing in today's meta, right? And I was going through my roster and I got to Odin, and I'm really thinking to myself, is Odin at this point in the game considered a must-have because of the fact that he not only costs crystals to unlock, but his uniform is among the most expensive in the game, and then on top of that, he's a double cost tier 2 native, right? Meaning you can build Proxima and Supergiant for the same cost in terms of gold and black antimatter as Odin. And then his uniform is more expensive than Supergiant and Proxima, but in terms of his usage, it's limited, right? These days, what are you using Odin for? Because I don't find myself using him for much at all. Maybe I'll use him for the occasional giant boss raid run. Maybe I'll use him for the occasional danger room run. But besides that, I'm not really using Odin for much at all. So guys, leave me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're using the god himself, Odin, for in today's meta. Because if you take a look at World Boss Legend, where Odin actually does really well, the highest he can currently do right now is 24 because of the restrictions set in place, right? You see, you get up in the 30s and it's blast characters and then it's villains, right? You get up to 40 and it requires characters with the agility tag. You go over here against Mephisto, the highest you can really use him on is 19 for most people, right? Because Odin uses a rage. And then after that, it requires that you use humans. So you can't use Odin because he's an alien, right? You go up here, it requires that you use combat characters. You go in the 30s, it's females, and then it requires that you use people with the leadership tag, which he doesn't qualify for. So again, I'm saying this to say that Odin, although he's a strong character, his usage is limited. So I'm finding myself more so than ever struggling to put this guy in my list of must-buy uniform. Because must-buy, to me, means these uniforms, you pick them up and you're going to have a use for them right away. You're not going to have to go out of your way to use him or use that character just because you like them. It means you pick them up and there's a dedicated purpose for said uniform, whether it's squad battle meta or whether there's a certain restriction on a high stage in World Boss Legend that character is one of like 4 or 5 that can only do, whether it's ABX meta, whether it's AC meta, because obviously a couple people like to play Alliance Conquest at the highest level, not everyone, but a couple people, whether it's timeline meta, that kind of stuff, right? So I don't want to exclude Odin from the topic of discussion, so I wanted to make this video first and ask you guys, do you guys still consider Odin and his uniform to be a must-buy in today's meta? Because the character's kit is really good, right? You take a look at his 3rd skill, he has really good damage accumulation, he can keep it up for the entire duration of the fight, his damage overall is really good, and the only place I will give Odin a lot of credit is a dispatch mission. In dispatch mission, he's really good because of the fact that he has 100% ignore dodge for 5 seconds. This is really good for dispatch, especially for a character that uses a CTP of rage like Odin does, because on autoplay, it doesn't matter what rotation the character uses, as long as he puts up his 3rd skill for his accumulation and then his 4th skill that gives him the ignore dodge, he's gonna do really well. Plus he also has, I believe, defense down somewhere, right? So that also helps, and it goes up to 65%. So for dispatch missions, he's okay. But once you get through dispatch missions, realistically, you're not using him much at all anymore. And then on top of that, his son, the Frost Giant, Loki's better than him, and Loki's cheaper than him. So do we really need Odin? Let me know in the comments, guys. That being said, we're gonna take him for a spin today, throw him into some content, and I want to hear your thoughts. All right, So this is the build overall. Everything on the man is maxed out. So first things first, we're gonna run stage 19 with Odin. Again, this is the highest stage you can currently use him against Mephisto because of the fact that the restrictions lock him out. That is something that you need to keep in mind. So we're going 5, then 3, then 4. Then we'll go 1 quickly, and then 2. Go 5 again, then 3. Still at the 1, then go tier 3. And we use the 4. Okay, we easily break him there. We'll go 5, and 3, and 4. We'll go 3, stand in that debuff removal from the Ancient of Ones. We'll go tier 3. Accumulation is up now. He's taking a lot of damage, but he should be able to heal some of that back. There you go. Go 3. Alright, so we got Odin moves pretty quickly for an old guy. So that's pretty good. Can double back, hit 3, come hit 4 and 5 relatively easily. Alright, we go 5. Cut the tier 3 really quickly, then hit the 3. And then 4. Easy clap. Like I said, Odin is really strong, so that's why I don't feel right leaving him out of the conversation as a strong character. But his use is limited. Like what I'm doing with him right now, I can do with a character that's like half his cost. Like I could do this with a War Machine. I could do this with a Human Torch, right? I could use a Gambit to do this, right? There's so many more. I could use a Falcon to do this, right? There's so many more characters now than ever that can do the same things you can do with Odin, and they're so much cheaper, right? Cheaper for crystals, cheaper for black antimatter, cheaper for everything, right? So can I really say Odin is a must-buy when there's nothing that he's really meta for outside of Dispatch? And then when it comes to Dispatch, we have Loki. Loki's way cheaper, right? And Loki can bang it out way faster than Odin. So it's rough, man. It's rough. I don't want to leave him out of the conversation, so I wanted to give him his own video here and then ask you guys in the comments, because I have a video coming up with like 50 or so uniforms that I use on a weekly or daily basis, right? So I find those uniforms to be really valuable. It might be a bit controversial, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. All right, cool. All right, let's see how fast he can cut through stage 24. Let's see if it's faster than my War Machine or my Human Torch. But my Human Torch has a whole team built around him, the Fantastic Four and stuff. But like, yeah, even without that team, he's still quite fast. Granted, Judgment performs better than Rage at this point, but it's not my fault. That's Netmarble's choosing, bro. They're holding out on the Rage Reforge. I guess they just can't find a way to make it like meta. Because my guess is if they could find a way, they would have made it available already. Or maybe they're just waiting until they cash in on all the other CTPs and then replace them with Rage at the very end like they did before. You know? Bring back the Rage meta. But they realistically, they need to consider altering the the requirements for World Boss, kind of like they did for for Story. Wow, he taking a lot of damage from the poison and stuff, fam. Jeez. Okay, Bird, heal him, bro. Please heal this old man. Please heal this old man. You're right there, bro. Heal me, heal me, heal me. You're not doing anything. Alright, so let's pop the thing. Pop the thing. Then pop the other thing. Okay, we're gonna have to just like try and pop it again to get another heal. It's That's what, 10k. Come on, don't hit me, please. That's another 10k. Give me another 10k, please. There we go. All right, let's go 5, 3, 6, 4. Yeah, the poison is eating his HP, bro. No, I hope my heal doesn't go away while I'm in the cutscene. I think it should still heal me while I'm in the cutscene. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Yeah, it still tries to heal me. Come on. Let me cut behind. What? Oof. Okay, at least we got one heal. You have another one? 2. Okay, cool. He's gonna jump. Nope, not getting time frozen. No, sir. Alright, so we're gonna go 3, then 6. If I die, bro. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit, wait a little bit, and then run. Alright, so the poison's gonna drop on me at some point. No? Okay, there it is, there it is. Okay, good. I waited until the map was cleared up. Have to be careful. Okay, he's gonna jump after this, and then we can start attacking. Jump. Oof. Okay, we dodged it. Let's go 3 and 6 and 5 and 4. And oh gosh, he took a lot of damage. Okay, the 6 is almost ready again. Okay, good. Let's see if he has the juice. Let's see if he has the juice to clear. He should. You should. We have time. We have time on our side. What? Oh gosh. You seen that? He was like trying to charge in there, trying to get himself killed with the 2 skill. Hyperion, kill yourself, fam. Anyways. Okay, there we go. So let's go 6, 3, 5, 4. Wow. Not nearly as much damage as I was hoping for. Come on, don't miss your proc, Odin. Okay, he got it. He got it, but it's not record-breaking time. Sure, it could have been maybe 15 or so seconds faster, but yeah. I don't know, man. I feel as though because of the restrictions set in place by, you know, I guess the design, if you will, of World Boss Legend, Odin's value has decreased. And it doesn't help that Rage can't be reforged, and it's just not benefiting from the whole Pierce meta that we're in right now. So I honestly can't say I would recommend buying this uniform and building Odin, because you got to buy Odin for crystals, like I said previously, right? He's not free like he was when I got him, right? So you got to buy him for crystals, then buy his uniform, which is one of the most expensive uniforms in the game, even on sale, right? And then he's double cost to build, right? You could literally, with all that, bro, you could buy so many uniforms. Well, not so many, but you could literally build 2 characters for Odin's price, 2 meta characters. Like you could build Call, you could build Corvus, Proxima, you know. It's tough, man. It's tough for me to recommend this one. So you guys leave me your thoughts in the comments on Odin. He's definitely not washed up. Well, maybe he is a little bit, but he's still good. It's just there's better options, and there's nothing that I can say that he's the best in the game for. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be safe. Peace out.